are located right there. I'm gonna set up real soon, all by myself. Here's some progress. I'm doing a little side grid for now. And I'm also gonna be doing 2 tables. So let's see how that goes. I have one 4-foot and one 6-foot right behind me. This is slowly gonna be moving to the front as well. It is a tad windy, so I'm using as many zip ties I could just for the grid, because look at it. It is pretty wobbly, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Hey everybody, it's day 2. This is my first 626 market. It's gonna be an experience because I literally have not done this before, and so far it's going pretty okay. This is day 2. First day, somewhat doing it solo. I didn't really get time to record just because I did set up this whole booth area. I was just busy all around trying to get things set up before my sister came in. But now I got some free time, kind of, because like literally I think I do only just have 10 minutes for setup, and of course I am still all closed up, hiding in my little hidey hole. This is why the lighting is blue. This is why it's not the best look I got so far. So I only did makeup, no crazy headbands, just because I'm filling out the crowd. I also did bring a nice warm jacket. I mean a nice warm sweater. You gotta bring the sweater because it is a night market. It's from 4 to 11, so I'd say it's gonna get cold by around 8, and I don't want to be that person that's gonna be shivering the whole time, greeting everybody while shivering. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna start unpacking, start getting set up for the day, and hopefully once my helper comes in, I could give more ETA on my very first 626, and hopefully it will motivate you guys to do one too. I'll give you guys updates, pros, cons, and what I overall think. So yeah, catch you guys soon. Also, look at this chuggy fit. Shorts and sweater. I mean, can't deal with a better combo there. You got both hot and cold, so there's that. And I also brought a blanket, once again, just in case. Let's get to it. I don't know if you can tell that I'm dying here because it is half hot in here, but yeah, time to open up shop. Let's go. Bruh, look at this mess. I was carrying my little monster, actually Ghost Energy, and I thought, you know what, I could carry it in the front pocket. Nothing wrong with zipping it a little, but I guess I leaned over a little too far and there goes the mess. So if you ever have a backpack, make sure you have pockets for your drinks, because I was also carrying this, and of course I don't have any empty hands, so never again. It is, I'd say, a little over 6, and here is my booth. I would say it's not 100% finished just yet. I just still need to add the lights, but I'm waiting for my sister to come over, and then I could get that hole sorted out. But for now, this is the booth. It's looking pretty good. Okay, quick mini break, quick run before the crowd comes in once again. It is almost 7-11. But yeah, a little after 7. What? It's going pretty well. We do have a 10 by 10 foot, so it's pretty roomy back here. I am like sitting kind of in the back, isolating myself a little bit. My sister is here manding down the ship. But yeah, it's going good. For 626, it's going good. First time doing it. I didn't know what to expect, and surprisingly, I like it. So pros and cons about being in 626. Pros, I'd say it's going pretty well. You get a diverse group of people. There's anime people, there's cars people, there's... Hold up, I got customers. So like I was saying, the pros, you get a lot of diverse people. There's people that like cars, people that are here just for the food as well, just different kinds. So you get a lot of variety. not just people focusing on anime. So that's one plus for me, just because I do have SpongeBob themed merch. But yeah, I say that's the positive. The cons about this is, I guess it's mostly for me, the setup. I did do solo setup. It was a bit much. So I did 2 days. On Thursday, I set up the canopy, the lights, the tables. Hold on. Alright, you guys, it's towards the end of the night already. And for day 2, it went really well. I would say it went a lot better than day 1. Okay, I forgot where I got cut off, but I think what I was saying was the cons is setup was kind of long. I took Thursday and Friday just because it didn't fit in my car. It was small. So I did 2 trips. And then I had to set up the lights and set up the canopy and then set up my both tables. So it took a minute. So I would say that is the con. It's kind of labor intensive. So there's that. I don't know. I think that's it. They do provide electricity, so we're good on that. And they do give 3-day passes for parking, so you don't have to pay for that. They only do that on Fridays. That's what I heard. But besides that, I say this was pretty worth it. It is 6 to 6, so you do get a random crowd. Usually the crowd comes in later in the day. The first 2 hours, I would say, is kind of dead. But after that, it does pick up. So let's see how tomorrow goes. See the unpacking. See how we wrap things up. And yeah, I guess I'll tune you guys in till tomorrow. Hey everybody, this is day 3, finally, last day for 6 to 6. It is a slow, I want to say morning, but it's actually afternoon. It's still a slow afternoon. So everybody's rushing in, looking at all the food variations, see what they could get. But so far, yesterday went really well. It helped out that it's a diverse group, so everybody likes the sponge. Everybody liked the nostalgia, so that's good. So yeah, it is a bit windy, so that's the only down part. The positive thing though is it's not too hot. It is still kind of, I want to say 75, so it's bearable. And at nighttime too, it's not too bad either. Yes, I am going to be doing one more in Arcadia just to test things out. This is the OC location, so it's supposedly supposed to be smaller. And for it being the smaller of it, I say it's still pretty profitable. I do also want to test out the indoor shops from Artist Alley. I see that they do also have a lot of walkthroughs, and those typically are a lot cheaper than actual 10x10 canopy merchandise booths. I also wouldn't have to carry in my own canopy and my own lights because it is indoors. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, I guess next time it'll be Arcadia, so we'll see all the updates on that. We'll see how hot the weather is for that time. I am doing the June 30th through July 2nd, I believe. That's the same weekend as Anime Expo, so we'll see how that plays out. It's gonna be hot, and we'll see what kind of crowd it brings in over there, because I have not been to the Arcadia area, so should be fun. So okay, I'll tune you guys later. Oh yeah, I also forgot to show you guys the backside of how everything is looking. So I do have a one 4x4. I have one 4-foot table, a middle grid where I keep my fans. Those literally just came in. And I do have my 6-foot table. I kind of made a little placement here just for me to stand, and people treat it as a register, but it's not really working. But yeah, this is the backside. And now I'm gonna make my way to the front just so you guys could see. It's nice and simple. This is my 4-foot table. This is the mid-grid. It's looking pretty nice. Literally just came up with it on the spot because I thought the 4-foot and 6-foot would cover a lot of room, and I was wrong. So this is that, and this is the 6-foot table. Just a simple grid, and then there's supposed to be me. Yeah. So of course, once again, I forgot to do an ending piece for this, but overall I would say this was a good event for me. I do nostalgic, I do Y2K, I do anime, so it was a good spot for me. The people around definitely like the cutesy Y2K SpongeBob vibes, so that's a plus. What also helped out is I feel like this was the official week of summer break. So yeah, so since I didn't wrap it off, I literally wanted to get out of here because it was starting to sprinkle. Luckily, I did have somebody to help me out, so that made the process a lot faster. Taking down the canopy, taking down the lights, that was the biggest thing for me. Also my grid. So with getting that over with, I was able to package and get everything done within an hour. And getting out of the event, it was pretty easy peasy, just because once the event was over, they did let people with the bigger booths, all the food vendors, reel in their trucks, reel in their cars in case they wanted easy access. I didn't really need to do that. I had my cart, so I was golden on that. Overall, the experience was positive for me. It is very pricey, so if you are a smaller vendor, it is going to be harder to tackle since it's a lot. It's you have to make a pretty good profit. So I want to say, if you're a little more established, this probably would be perfect for you. People that already know you, people that already seen your Instagram, TikToks, that usually helps out. I'd say it's more intermediate artists. If you're smaller, maybe it might not be for you, even for Artist Alley, because it is hefty amount. I would say maybe stick with conventions because those cost a lot less and it's more niche specific, so it's easier to get more sales that way. So yes, thank you guys for coming with me to my first ever 626. I will see you guys on the next one for Arcadia. Let's see how that goes. Let's see if I die. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.